Hey guys, it's AGamerZ. Today for you guys, I am going to analyze of Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer about some things I might know and even some things that I see and even some about that time. Then this could be my first analyzing the Kingdom Hearts 4 game in my opinion is what I think. Before we start doing that, make sure to leave a like if you like this video, subscribe for more content, and click that notification bell button so you won't miss a video. And follow me on Twitter for updates for me, and even TikTok for funny videos. So without further ado, let's go ahead and begin on this. In the beginning of this trailer, that this title showed up, it said The Lost Masters Arc. And that I believe that I think the art is going to be about Lucio, even the Masters, the Foretellers, the Black Boss, and all that good stuff that's might coming on, that we might get some answers of what is really going on. And then now it's already end up here in Quadratum. That, oh man, just love Quadratum. And this is like a world that is like a fishing world, a non-fishing world or something. And then at this part of this trailer, that this darkness show up right here, up there with the sky. But now when I look at this, it's like that. I don't know who's the narrator in this. So it's like this is saying is, if this isn't the ending you desire, if it brings you despair, then it said, then leave this world for another. I think it's like that there's like another worlds outside in Quadratum, but I'm not really sure. But it sure could be that it, like, if you leave this world, then like if this world bring you despair, that's what I think, and just leave this world to another, like go to another world. And then it says your options are endless. You gotta, it's like the options you make is not, it's like it might end or not end. And then that black ball is like black ball of darkness is just screaming around the sky. Like, I thought there was no darkness in Quadratum, but turns out it is. And we hear this right here, it says the heart resides within the soul, which eternity is guided by fate to this rightful place. And I'm not sure what that means, but it could have mean like a new model for, like, say, may your heart be your guiding key, or something. How like there's a it's like this is like a new phase, or there's something really meaning between the heart and the soul. It's like your heart within, it's like guided. It's gonna guide you to the place you need to go. That's what I figured. And then this one is that this is like a forest, and it's kind of realistic and really nice. And then that really thinks that right before I start looking at this forest, I see something really secret in that trailer. And then on this part that I saw that foot, it's like that trailer scout transport, that robot thing. I think that might be gotta be the foot. So that means that Star Wars is coming to Kingdom Hearts, and I think this could be the new world of Kingdom Hearts. Like, it might like, Star Wars is part of Disney, so I think, I'm not sure Star Wars is part of Disney or not. But instead of being Disney worlds, it could be like outside of Disney, like some new worlds. And that's what I figured in like this could be like Final Fantasy, but still, it's still like we might have a Star Wars in Kingdom Hearts. Star Wars and Kingdom Hearts. Even look at this forest though, this like, it's really look nice. It's just so nice. And then we come up here and see Sora's piece, like in the chest. Like, it's kind of like that Sora's all alone. There's no foretellers of the black pieces, so not there. So Sora's all alone. And then this word come up and say, the choice is yours once more. So that means Sora has a chance, like, to make a choice that he can make during on his adventure, like even Quadratum. And then when that come up, we see Sora, our brand new boy. Look at him, look at this precious boy. Like, look at him, he wearing this new outfit. I mean, it's like the new clothes. Like, I think when he come in Quadratum, I think that's when the new design of the outfits he wearing. But still, he looks so good. I mean, everything, when I see him, he look realistic. Like I can still see his skin pores. Oh my gosh, why did I mention skin pores? I did not make skin pores. His clothes look different as usual, and even that new hairstyle, it's like Sora's growing up now. It's like Nomura just get him out of Disney and then put him in a Final Fantasy. But dude, he just looks like a Final Fantasy character. That's what I figured. But look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. He looks so great. I mean, like, looks so realistic, like a real person now, like in real life. But still, he's just like a Final Fantasy character. I mean that. And then he's in an apartment right now. So that explains the couch, the windows, and something like that, dude. It's like he gotta pay rent. Like, dude, he gotta get a job or something, dude. But he's still like he's growing up. Like he ain't no kid anymore. When he started opening the door, look who it is. It's Strelitzia, the favorite girl on the planet. I'm just kidding, but she still look nice and cute. But then now, this is the girl named Strelitzia. If you don't know who Strelitzia is come from Unit Cross. That it's like she is like a Keyblade master, but even I know a little bit about her, but not a lot. What happened is, I think is that Strelitzia just died from gotta been attacked by the darkness because of that she's really need that book, and then she been murdered by the darkness, and then the darkness that been killed by was Ventus, but not really Ventus himself. It's like the darkness possessed Ventus in order to kill Strelitzia, in order to I think try to get that book, but we don't know who the darkness is from that time. So then when she died, Larium as Marluxia as a human know that her sister Strelitzia died, and he trying to find the darkness to stop him, and he already know that Strelitzia just got killed, and he trying to do everything to bring her back. I think that's how she end up here, but I'm not really sure. Is that really like Data Strelitzia, or that might be the real Strelitzia herself? I'm not really sure about that though. But I hope we can find more about her once we get playing this Kingdom Hearts 4. When she saw Sora until then, she said, "You have been asleep since you arrived in this world 7 days ago." And then Sora has been there for a year, but then he's been to Quadrana for 7 days ago. I mean, it's like he been sleeping in his Quadrana from 7 days ago, but I don't know explain why he's so tall. Like, he's so like an adult. He almost in his 20s. That get me thinking about this before I go to the next one. Even Strelitzia is there. Even like look at the apartment. It's like Sora's apartment. But then it's like Strelitzia and Sora became friends, and even think Strelitzia might be like a brother figure to Sora. But though, and even she's just trying to pay him rent. Like even Sora got to pay rent to Strelitzia to keep the apartment. But still, I think everybody in Strelitzia that in this game that we might think Strelitzia gonna be our ally or a party member or something. But even I just thought about it, but I figured I had no clue for this for now. And then now Strelitzia says it's a world full of life. It's like full of life, but for you and I, it's similar to an afterworld, I suppose. That part where she said that it's supposed to be an afterworld, I think it could be an afterlife. That I think that's the price that Sora got when he used the power awaken too much, even tried to save his friends. So even Xehanort is saying about to pay the ultimate price. And if you young Xehanort, especially like Sora, like Charity explained to Sora about he will lose the powers that he got, and he can't return to the world that he came from. So that means that I think that's the price. That's the first price, and then the second price could be death. And then when Sora died, I think that's how he came into this world called Dratum. And I think that's what happened to Strelitzia. And about got murdered by the darkness, possessed by Ventus, and then I think that's why she ended up here too. Even so, that I think that's happened the same thing to those two. Okay, and on this right here is that the darkness is kind of like a ball, and it's kind of like the dark side himself. It's like he's so realistic, and he's huge, really big, and he got wings. That this guy is like. He got wings. It's like this is kind of like a new dark side guy, like in the realistic way. It's kind of like a new dark side. Like he's kind of new. Like he's still the same dark side, but he kind of look new, like more power up than I can imagine. And then when this part come up, I see some darkness look veins that come up on it by when he pick up that red car. It's kind of like he's so like powerful, like he's like he been leveled up, like to like max level Heartless. Like he can be more powerful and more dangerous. I mean, that's gonna be like a new Heartless enemy we might have to beat. And then I don't know how and where he come from. Like, I mean, even he come from the realm of darkness, but it's like he's so powerful. I mean, not sure it's come from the realm of darkness, but he's come from the realm of darkness, but I just don't know like how did he get that so powerful. And then that time, here comes Sora running to the dark side to beat him. And then I look, he's so grown all of a sudden. And then now until that time, like even Charity said he lost his powers, but nobody he said he could lose his Keyblade. Like he could still have his Keyblade though. And then during that time, after that, then here comes the gameplay. And then when I witnessed this is that right before this gameplay, that I could see Sora look differently. That he wearing those tennis shoes. Like he's not wearing those goofy looking shoes anymore. And he still got the same moves by using it like without flow motion. And look at this boy. It's like he using the same abilities that he got from Kingdom Hearts 3, but then during that time, he got those moves like those Park Hour moves. Oh man, that's look nice. And during that time, before he started going jump up to the pole, like right up to the pole, he winged his Keyblade out, and it's like some kind of grabbing rope. It's like from out of that keychain on this Keyblade. It's like something new that I couldn't possibly imagine. It's like I think that I'm not sure that if Sora can use the flow motion, so I think if he doesn't use the flow motion anymore, I think that's when he used that gaping rope from the end of the edge of this Keyblade, or that keychain. So I think he used the Keyblade like his second option if he doesn't have that flow motion anymore. I mean, that's what I figured. Like if he used the flow motion, he could get up that pole so easily. But then now he doesn't have that flow motion anymore. I think it's not developing in the game right now. But I think that's why he's using that rope, that gaping rope. And then onto the next here is that like Sora could run on walls like he did in Kingdom Hearts 3. But then now when I saw those dark veins coming up on the wall, dude, that's kind of like he got so more power though. Like he drank like energy drink and then just start powering up like this. Wow! When Sora just jump on the wall, he can still learn it from when he's not in those new forms anymore. And during that time, Sora just slide down on that building. It's like now we can see some good moves of that time that Sora been using. It's like it's so amazing how he done it. And then he still got that same jump even after that flow motion. Sora can use without the flow motion, even he got the same moves as from it. And then during that time, there is a new power. And even Charity said that Sora don't have his powers anymore, but I think he still got some from his Keyblade. Then during that time, it's like a new power that I never seen before. When Sora started using that power, even the dark side about to throw the punch, he just released that power with the crown looking. And then right there, when Sora is about to activate his power, and even the dark side about to almost throw a punch, I see this button right here. It's kind of like a quick time event. It's kind of like a button right there that you use a quick time event. That's what I see. We might have some new quick time events in this game, but I'm not really sure about that. But it could be a new quick time event. It'd be just like the reaction commands, just like in Kingdom Hearts 2. Especially with Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. And then that time Sora releases something kind of like something new, a new power, like a drill that's come from the Keyblade. It's just like he just got to use the power from the Keyblade that he could make. But I wonder where he just learned that from. Or he might just learn that from Yozora during that time. Learn something from there from God above his sleeves. But like who knows? After the end of this trailer, that I've been hearing say, however, if you leave this world behind, don't expect to the one which you came from. So that means there is really no escape. Like there is really no escape out of this world once he used the power awakening and paid the price. I think he can leave this world to go back. I think I got two options that how Sora might leave this world. One, it might be because Strelitzia might help him guide to this world first and learn and maybe try to help him out, try to get through this world, even learn this world, and maybe she might help him to escape. But even so, especially maybe Yozora might comes in and help him out as well. Even I don't know where Yozora in this trailer right now, but even I haven't seen him right now, but maybe in the next trailers we might see Yozora too as well. I think Yozora might be playable as Strelitzia might be playable too as well. They might help Sora to guide him to leave this world to go back where he should be. By those two up there, I think one of them on the one on the right, it could be the Master of Masters. Even I remember he put his hands behind his back. That's when I knew that's the Master of Masters. And the guy on the left, that should be like Zlushu as Zipar. That could be that time that they should know about what they're doing. Especially are those the ones that release that dark side, that new dark side guy? But even so, I'm really not sure. But they do, I don't know how and why they did it. And then after that, then the Kingdom Hearts logo came up. Oh my gosh, they look so nice. That they might change this logo because of the Dark Seeker of Xehanort Saga. This is already over in the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. They might change this logo or might keep this logo, but I'm not really sure for that though. If maybe during that time. Now, after the end of this trailer and even that logo, we saw Donald's wand. Like they went to do something dark, and there's Donald and Goofy try to look for someone. It's something like he said, "I wonder where he is." And then Goofy said, "I don't know, but I sure hope he can help. I wonder who they're looking for." It's like they in some dark place, but then at that time, I saw this blue flame. It just looked like Hades. Like, I think they're looking for Hades. During that time, like I said before, that Sora's in the Quadratum as the afterworld, the afterlife. I think they know that Sora is dead. So I think they're trying to look for Hades to find Sora's whereabouts. And then I might think that they believe that Hades could lead them to where Sora's whereabouts, even to Quadratum. And it could at that time, Donald and Goofy just jumped and got scared. And I believe when I saw the background look red, I think that's gotta be Hades. Alright guys, that's it for this video. And thank you for watching for this, my first analyzing of this Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. Even this is my first try. I never did anything like that before, but I mean, I just wondered about that. I just really want to try it and see. But then now, guys, comment down below what you guys think or what your opinions about the Kingdom Hearts trailer, and we might see what go on from there. And I can start reading your comments and see what you guys think, and I might try to think about it and see how this thing works when we get a new Kingdom Hearts trailer, or maybe when the game comes out. All right then, see you guys then.